Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. Latest spoilers, please hit the subscribe button for more update. Young and the Restless 2, week spoilers. Jill loses it, Phyllis Targets in marriage insanity. Phyllis's funeral trap for Sharon, Damien's DNA sample. Heather's service derailed, Sharon possessed, Daniel demands justice. Young and the Restless 2, week spoilers. NOV 4:15. Jill loses it, Phyllis Targets and marriage insanity. The Young and the Restless spoilers for November 4/15. 2024. See mayhem in Genoa City. Phyllis Summers wants to prove that Sharon Newman is responsible for the murder of Heather Stevens. And she's not hysterical to play dirty to get the verity. Daniel Romalotti is out on bail thanks to Christine Williams. But he faces captivity time for a crime he didn't commit. Young and the Restless spoilers. See Phyllis defy Sharon. She says she has evidence that she's shamefaced. But Nick Newman warns Sharon to be careful in her response. Christine Williams is open to having Sharon as an alternate suspect to take the heat off Daniel. Daniel, Phyllis, and Summer Newman try to prove Sharon's guilt. But the kiddies worry that Phyllis might take effects too far. The Young and the Restless. Phyllis targets Sharon, Daniel faces jail time. Spoilers for Young and Restless. See Tracy Abbott has a big surprise for her swain, Alan Loran. And Nate Hastings must decide whether to help Amy Lewis find her long, misplaced son. And it needs to be before she dies of leukemia. Billy Abbott tries to work effects out with Lily Winters. Young and the Restless spoilers. See Phyllis corners Sharon formerly again. But Phyllis's conduct may put her in peril. Christine keeps a secret of her own. And observers wonder if it has if she and Danny Romalotti eloped. Young and the Restless spoilers. Tracy's surprise, Abby and Devon's star-studded marriage. Youthful and Restless spoilers. See the marriage of Abby Newman and Devon Hamilton. And it'll be at the recently rebuilt Newman estate. Victor Newman surprises Nikki Newman. The Young and the Restless celebrates its corner 13,000th occasion with the marriage. And a host of familiar faces return to Genoa City for the form on the CBS Cleaner Pieces. Young and the Restless spoilers. See Ashley Abbott returns from Paris with Jack Abbott. And Yolanda Hamilton sits on the bachelor's side. Jill Abbott is back for the marriage. The Young and the Restless. Tuesday, November 5th. Recap Phyllis's funeral trap for Sharon, Damien's DNA sample. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Recap for Tuesday, November 5th, reveals that Nate Hastings will tell Amy Lewis that he doesn't suppose he's the right person to find his half-family, Damien. After Amy opens up about Damien's struggles and admits she doesn't have the fiscal coffers to turn to professionals, Nate will ask if this is all one big fiddle. Still, Amy will offer up a birth instrument for Damien along with his social security number and a cinch of his hair for DNA testing. That'll give Nate more reasons to keep milling effects over before he gives Amy a final decision. Meanwhile, Phyllis Summers will talk to Summer Newman about Heather Stevens' burial and burial hereafter. The service will be the perfect place to set a trap for Sharon Newman as far as Phyllis is concerned. Summer still won't be induced of Sharon's guilt and won't authorize of Phyllis stranding the service like this, but Phyllis will remain determined to score a concession. At the GCAC on Tuesday's Young and the Restless occasion, Billy Abbott will summon Lily Winters and push her to come back to Abbott, Chancellor as Hisco CEO. Lily will know this is passing because of Jill Abbott and will ask Billy how they'd ever trust each other again. But he'll suppose they can concentrate on conserving the company. When Phyllis walks over and realizes Billy is trying to hire Lily back, she'll intrude their discussion. Lily will end up leaving, so Billy will scold Phyllis for derailing an important meeting. Latterly, Phyllis will drown her sorrows and speak with the bartender about a life-altering charge. When it comes to saving Daniel Romalotti Jr., Phyllis will stick to her plan and oath to prove everyone wrong. At the coffee house, Tracy Abbott will quiz Alan Loran about why it seems like he's dragging his bases on moving in the Abbott manse. Alan will admit he's upset about what Tracy's family will suppose, especially Ashley Abbott since she's coming home soon. Although Alan won't want to stir up any bad Martin Laurent recollections for Ashley, Tracy will contend she formerly talked to her family and that Ashley is looking forward to seeing him. Once Tracy reassures Alan about the whole situation, he'll suggest that he needs a crucial and will seal the deal on moving by. Billy will ultimately arrive to learn the couple's happy news and will vent about not wanting to look like a screw-up at Abbott, Chancellor. After Billy says he can't fail, he'll talk about the gloves coming out and battling every adversary, indeed if that includes his own mama. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Billy will do everything he can to stay in power at Abbott, Chancellor. So we'll bring you more prognostications on his sneaky side and updates on any counter-reaction that might affect. The Young and the Restless spoilers Wednesday, November 6. Heather's service derailed, Sharon possessed, Daniel demands justice. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, November 6, reveal that Phyllis Summers will move forward with her plan to push Sharon Newman over the edge and score her admission of guilt. Phyllis will remain confident that Sharon won't be suitable to repel showing up at Heather Stevens' forthcoming service. There will be a festivity of Heather's life ahead of her burial, but the mood will obviously still be enough dimmed. Of course, effects could get downright chaotic if Phyllis has anything to say about it. Yandar spoilers indicate that Phyllis will make a bold move, bone that leaves Sharon feeling cornered and agitated. Phyllis will try to make Sharon confess to wiping out Heather and framing Daniel Romalotti Jr., but will Sharon really unmask all that in public? Could Nick Newman come to Sharon's deliverance and shut all this down before she cracks? As for Daniel, he'll demand justice for Heather. Daniel might come convinced of Sharon's guilt once he sees how shady she's amusement when up against Phyllis's growing pressure. Also again, Daniel may scold Phyllis for not being regardful during Heather's service rather. Although Daniel wants the person behind Heather's demise to pay, he may blast Phyllis for her timing and oath that he'll be the one to prove his own innocence. Over with Christine Blair, she'll keep some new information hidden. Christine will conceal some kind of secret on Wednesday's occasion, so this will presumably relate to Daniel's case ever. Since Christine knows Phyllis tends to make messes, she may suppose it's stylish to keep some fresh substantiation to herself. Still, Christine may suppose it's wise not to partake it, at least not yet. If there's anything that could bolster Phyllis's proposition about Sharon. On the other hand, there might be more proof that points to Daniel rather. Christine might hold off on discovering that news to avoid making an formerly delicate day indeed worse for Daniel. Anyhow, our prognostications point to Sharon and Phyllis's feud twisting out of control, so don't miss all the action. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Heather may continue to hang Sharon as well. So stay tuned for updates on all the horror. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.